Hi, and welcome to another episode of One Burning Question. Happy October. It's great to see you again. I am answering a question today that one of you sent in using our Microsoft form. So I want to thank you, Dreama, for your participation. Dreama wants to know, is there an Ashland University approved platform for students to use for blogging? The short answer to this question is yes. Blackboard Learn has a blogging feature built in that students can use to write their blog assignments, and then instructors can use to review and score them. However, there is a problem. This feature, which is available in Blackboard Learn, is not available in the Ultra Course View, which is the new Blackboard view that most instructors are transitioning to because it's more streamlined, it's a little bit more user-friendly. So when we move there, we lose that blogging option on Blackboard. For that reason, I want to also suggest some options that are outside of what is offered through Ashland University. The first of those, and I think overall the best to use, is EduBlogs. EduBlogs, as you could perceive from the title, is a blogging platform that is specifically designed for learners. So it is very private. Students have complete control over who can see their posts. Although teachers will have access, there isn't that public aspect of blogging. So it's really great for maintaining student privacy. It's also powered on WordPress, which is really nice. It has that power and that efficiency of WordPress while also being framed as a tool specific to education. So EduBlogs is a really great option. It's free, it's easy. However, if you think that EduBlogs is too specifically designed for a K-12 framework, if those kind of privacy protections feel too limiting for you, there are other free options online as well. One of them is WordPress. I actually have been working with my English Composition 1 students, asking them to maintain WordPress blogs this semester, helping them to reflect on their writing and the writing process and what has worked for them, as well as maintain this sort of public record that could serve as advice for them as writers later, or even as advice for other college students in writing classes if they chose to share it. I do, having recently used WordPress, want to just offer a word of advice. WordPress is great because it's highly technical and it's highly customizable if you want it to be. And, you don't necessarily need to use those more complex features, but I found that because of the amount of options on WordPress, my students sometimes can get a little bit lost. So I want to just offer 2 quick tips for using WordPress in your classroom. First, make sure that your students have verified their email addresses. A lot of students just tend to skip this, and the blog will not correctly publish if their email address isn't verified. The second step is to make sure that students' blogs have been launched. And that is a process that students have to sort of manually work through using their WordPress dashboards. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Here I am on WordPress.com. And to keep this episode short, I'm going to very quickly go over how to verify your email address and ensure that your blog is launched. To verify your email address, select your profile picture to the top right to navigate your profile. Then navigate to Security on the left-hand menu. The account email section should have a green check mark next to it, indicating that your email is verified. If it is not verified, it will have this yellow exclamation mark and include an option for WordPress to send the verification email again for you to select. Next, I need to make sure that my blog is launched. So to do so, I need to navigate to my blog's website, add a /WP-admin. This will deliver me to my dashboard. Once I'm at my dashboard, then I need to navigate down on the left toolbar to find Settings, then select my General Settings. Scrolling down, you see Privacy appear, and the privacy should be public if you want students to be able to share their posts with you. They can also select this private option where they invite you, but that requires a separate process. Once they have selected public, they can save the setting and their blog will be launched from there. So to summarize, just make sure that your students perform those 2 steps, and WordPress should be a breeze from there. There are also other free websites that you can use. Students may be familiar with Wix, which is a simple website builder. They may be familiar with Google Sites from their use of Google in K-12. So you could ask them to use their personal Google accounts to set up something like that. You could also use something like Tumblr if you wanted an option that's maybe a little more artistically oriented or image-driven. So these are all options you can use. Really, though, I'm left curious as to what the rest of the campus thinks about this. So if you have used blogging in your classes or assigned blogs to your students, please feel free to leave a comment and kind of share with us what blogging platform you like and why. Thank you so much for watching. I won't keep you, but I really look forward to seeing you next time for another episode of One Burning Question.